I used to only think of fasting as a spiritual practice. The idea of going for a period of time without eating in order to focus your mind's attention and your heart's affection on praying through something with God. But it turns out that fasting might additionally be not only a good practice spiritually, but also one of the most important things that we can do for our body physically. The benefits of this type of fasting are almost too many to mention. It literally transforms every cell in your body. It makes you healthier, even makes you thinner. And so here are a few of the incredible benefits. The first benefit when it comes to intermittent fasting is fat loss. The greatest benefit perhaps is that you lose more weight than dieting. After fasting for 12 to 14 hours, the body shifts from burning glucose for energy to burning fat, including that stubborn, hard to lose belly fat. Second benefit is for your heart. Fasting can lower levels of bad cholesterol by up to 32% and triglycerides by up to 42%. And also it has a positive impact on your blood pressure. And so you add all these things together, that could greatly reduce your chances of developing heart disease. The third benefit is for your brain. What's good for the body is also good for the brain. And so fasting increases your cognitive functions, it promotes new brain cell growth, and it can even boost your mood. Fourth benefit is for your cellular health. When we fast, our cells initiate this waste removal process called autophagy. And this involves the cells breaking down and metabolizing broken and dysfunctional proteins that build up inside our cells over time. And so it's this increased autophagy that may provide protection against several diseases, including cancer and Alzheimer's. So how do you do it? Well, in my book, The 5 Essentials of Life, I talk about several ways that you can do intermittent fasting. But my favorite is the 16-8 method. In a nutshell, this means that you fast for 16 hours and you do all of your eating within an 8-hour window. So this is the type of intermittent fasting that I prefer to do, and here's how I do it. I eat all the food I'm going to eat that day between 12 p.m. noon and 8 p.m. That means that my body is in a fasted state from 8 p.m. until the following day, where I break my fast over lunch at noon. So in essence, I'm only missing one meal, that's breakfast. Now this seems counterintuitive at first because we've been taught our entire lives that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But according to Dr. Mercola, that's absolutely wrong. In fact, skipping breakfast can be the most important thing you can do to maintain your body weight and to increase your energy. I think it's interesting that fasting is something that's mentioned and taught in the Bible thousands of years before medical science really learned the benefits from it. And just as fasting helps rid your body of what's harmful and unnecessary, it rids your body of all those toxic waste, the excess body fat, it also enables you to live a more healthy and fit lifestyle. In a similar way, that's what fasting does for us spiritually. So as you examine the power and purpose of fasting for both the physical and the spiritual dimensions of life, I want to encourage you to put this discipline into practice. You might be surprised at the changes that'll take place in you, body, soul, mind, and spirit.